We enter this world knowing only life, yet death awaits us all. Using some of the most up-to-date scientific equipment, we endeavour to gather evidence that there is life after death. These are our investigations into the mysterious world of the paranormal. Whatever you have felt, whatever you believe, there is more to this world. There is the ghost dimension. Our journey tonight takes us to a seaside town, renowned for its hauntings. And it seems that spirits are not shy of putting on a show for the living. Hello and welcome. We've come for a day out at Blackpool to look into claims at this bingo hall of haunting activity. Built in around the 1930s, it opened as the Empire Cinema, and this would have been the place to come to keep up to date with the news on the war effort during the Second World War.
Its purpose changed use in the 60s to that of a casino and cabaret club and became known as Sands Casino. It was a place to be in the 60s, hosting acts such as the Beatles, Shirley Bassey and Tom Jones, and many other big names of that era.
Eyes down for a full house. As well as the main bingo hall, the location is a rabbit warren of corridors, rooms and cellars. Encounters from the paranormal have been experienced all over the building, which is not surprising with the volume of people that have passed through its doors over the years.
Sadly, we do not know if the paranormal activity that has been reported today was happening prior to it becoming the bingo hall. But what we do know is that there have been countless witnesses to numerous experiences over the last 44 years.
And it would seem one encounter has left a member of staff visibly shaken to this very day.
I've heard, when I've come in for the cleaning in the mornings on my own, I've heard music playing with nothing playing at all. I've heard music playing from the top balcony. I've heard stuff coming from different places. It's like just all new to me. It's the first time this has happened to me. I'm just trying to get through it, but sometimes you can feel like someone is watching you and they're close by. I've never experienced it before, never believed it till I started working here. And like now, I'm getting to believe that it's true. It's paranormal, it's everywhere.
Could Elaine, the current owner of the hall, be able to shed any further light on this activity?
We have sadly had a couple of people that's passed away whilst playing in the bingo, and I know of a woman who is convinced that her husband always wishes her luck when she sits in the balcony, always wishes her luck by a tap on the table, then a tap on the shoulder. During the 60s, there was the place was absolutely heaving night after night, and I think there was a lot of atmosphere created here. When I sadly lost the time that I lost my husband, not knowing which way to turn and being in a mess both financially and mentally, I think that without the spirits with me or without somebody helping me, not physically helping me because I could never see the help I was getting, but I knew I was getting help because there were decisions that I couldn't make, but then something would come to me, whether it would be in a flash or whatever, and that would be to put me on the right track. And I was given lots of nudges and lots of signs, you know, that I was going to be all right. Everything was going to be fine.
Perhaps the spirits haunting here are the souls of previous gamers that have passed. Or maybe there could be something deviant that's lurking in the shadows.
People have witnessed doors opening and closing of their own accord, and has prompted the said witness to flee in terror.
A man has been seen walking in this area, and when staff have investigated, they found no one here, but a cold spot lingering.
So it's in front of the Empire Bingo and Social Club, and as the name suggests, it is an operating building. With that being said, there are many electrical appliances running right the way throughout, meaning that there are cables and everything. Because of this, equipment like the EMF readers, they can be interfered with, not by the paranormal, but just by an electrician's work. The building itself, it's oldish, but with the fact that it's still operating means that it's still in good nick and it's still usable. However, a building doesn't settle, so there will still be movements throughout the brickwork, throughout the foundation. It'll still be shifting here and there. You'll have many people in here who don't, they've never thought about looking at civil engineering, never thought about looking about the structure of the building. If they hear some of the sounds that are being made off it, they might misconstrue that as being something of the paranormal, when actually it's a common thing that happens in most buildings, houses or large ones like this. The building is still in use, and with that being said, you need welfare facilities right the way throughout. It's used with the mind of bingo, so there are a lot of people in, meaning that you'll need a lot of sinks and toilets. Because of that, as you can see behind me, there's a lot of pipe work running up throughout the building. Now with the pipe work being in place, the water running through it will be making noises, especially if it's a turbulent flow. So that means where the water's not, there is gaps, there is spaces inside the pipe for air to actually rattle about. This comes through as, well, it can come through as many noises, come through as a howling, or it can come through as just a banging, but it'll be inside the walls. So if you've not got anything to actually see making a noise, it can throw you off a little bit, but that would be my explanation as to why you would hear things coming throughout the walls, because there's no cracking, no chipping, because the building's actually still in quite a good condition. So my main reason for noise being through would be the pipe work.
Staff and visitors have said that they have heard the sounds of people chatting coming from areas like this when there was no one there.
A little girl has been seen and heard throughout this entire building, laughing and giggling. Who is she? What does she find so funny? Is it really an innocent spirit child, or something more sinister?
Shirley Bassey and the Beatles have both performed there, and with the fact that it's being used for bingo, the crowd that's here usually is a lot more elderly. There have been reports of people dying here. There could be emotional ties, they've been here, they've seen an act that's really been touching to them, especially in regards to the Beatles. And then you've got people who are coming here to spend time just literally with their friends and family, just living out the final days. And upon passing, maybe they could have left some of their energy, maybe they like to frequent back, and that could be an explanation for some of the noises that you hear.
Ghost Dimension. Tonight we prepare to investigate one of Blackpool's most haunted locations, the Empire Bingo Hall. Rich with paranormal reports, but will we encounter any of the alleged activity tonight?
Empire Bingo Hall. This place has got lots of history. In fact, it's steeped in history.
Yeah.
I can't wait to find out tonight what's going to happen as we as a team investigate this location. Are any of the claims that are reported to happen here, are they going to happen to us? Maybe we'll try and go through a door.
Exactly.
The door won't open.
Well, there's been claims that doors have closed and people have tried to open them and they've not been able to open them because it feels like somebody's the other side. Is that going to happen to us tonight? Who knows?
EVPs, maybe we'll capture them here, Bex.
Yeah, exactly. What will be good is if there's residual energy in the place from what this place used to be in the past. All of the things that used to be bingo hall, cinema, cabaret act.
It's got to be.
Here.
Maybe some of that stuff is, like you said, playing over and over, and maybe that can explain some of the things that are happening here. But I think when we investigate tonight, we keep an open mind.
Yeah.
But we'll also, if we dig deep, we'll uncover some of the mysteries surrounding the hauntings that are happening here.
And I bet you it's got lots.
I bet you it has.
Let's start. There is so much ground to cover on our location, and with multiple paranormal claims over the lifespan of the bingo hall, we decide to split and set up our detection equipment in the hope we may be able to encounter this activity on our investigation tonight.
Right, all the equipment's set up. We're ready to investigate and see what happens in here, the main room, the bingo hall.
Yeah, see if we can find some spooks.
We've got REM pods set up over the place. We've got a REM over there, and a REM up there on the balcony. We've also got a REM over there on the table, which you can see. So we're quite covered with lots and lots of different equipment.
We also have a K2 meter, which I will continue to hold.
And we've got the EDI meter.
Yeah.
Okay, now up here, Bex, there's lots of reports of activity happening here.
Right.
Yeah. So, and it's all been centralised into that corner over there.
Right, okay.
So what we'll do is, if we go and put the EDI meter over there,
Yeah.
we'll know if anything's going to happen. As well as it may not alarm that K2 over there.
Yeah.
It may alarm the EDI.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll film you, put it over there, and if anything happens.
Yeah, you can catch it.
Yeah. That's just shown with the.
Okay. Well, let me just move that because we're getting.
Because it's new.
Yeah. Right, it's got a geophone on it, so if anything comes near it, it's gonna make that happen. And do you know what would be good though? Is if anything makes the EMF sensors go off. Let's turn it around, let's walk around. If anything happens, let's see what it is and come back. I just literally saw somebody up there then.
Is anybody up there? Anyone?
Yeah. Did you hear that up there?
Yeah.
Like somebody moved.
Yeah.
Can you come forward?
Camera's like really bad at focusing.
Speak to us. That's weird. I think he's trying to focus on the lights. There you go. Were you up there?
Should we go up?
Let's go up. Let's see who it was.
Don't be afraid. We're not chasing you. We're just coming to see you. To have a little chat.
I brought the other camera down to lock off, and the battery that was full before I got down here is just completely drained. I just heard something whispering in my ear. God, I hate basements, full of cobwebs and God knows what else. So yeah, I brought the camera down, okay, it's a fly. Oh, God almighty. I brought another piece of equipment down and that has just completely died on me. So, kit-wise, I've got a camera, 2 REMs and the Ovilus so far, and that's all that's working. Well, I presume the Ovilus is working, I'm not switched it on yet. So it's a very dark, dingy basement, very wet, very damp. And people do not like coming down here because they feel that there's somebody watching them down here. So that's why I'm here.
Up here is where people have been witnessing shadow figures, which is weird because that's what I saw, that's why we came up here. but this is where somebody supposedly had died here.
Right.
Okay.
How did they die?
I don't know. There's a lot of people that have just played bingo,
Yeah.
and when they've been playing bingo, they've just got old. Some people have just passed naturally.
Right, okay.
But maybe this was their favourite place to be.
Yeah.
So they come back, this is their
Well, that's
favourite.
what I thought, yeah.
So many memories.
It's a lovely building, isn't it? And you would have fun memories, wouldn't you?
You would.
So, I think we should stand up here and call out. Do you reckon?
Let's do it.
Okay. Anyone?
What's going on with your camera?
Why won't it focus?
It's trying to focus on the light, but what's going on?
There we go. It's gone.
Don't point at the lights, it's catching the lights over
Yeah,
there.
I'll just point it round here, the table.
Yeah. Well, let's focus up here.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can capture the people up here. Okay, is anybody here that's with us now? Come forward, make a noise, tell us you are here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The grumbling voice. Was that you or we just heard? Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Did you hear that then?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go down. Is it?
Yeah.
Where? Hello? Is anyone there? You okay?
It was that? It was that?
Yeah.
Put the camera to that so they can hear it.
Yeah, you've got yours on it.
You know the sound?
Okay.
And it was that.
Yeah. It was, and your kids, it keeps going off, you know. They just went again.
Why would it have done that?
Don't know.
Oh, yeah?
We've got somebody with us.
Oh, my God. Do you see that?
Is it Spike?
Yeah. Look. Somebody is near this table. Faint, but somebody's near. Can you come closer? Come closer to this table.
Is this the female?
Oh, it's getting stronger. Go on.
Did you hear that? Bex and I both heard the sound of the table moving, but we did not manage to capture the noise on camera. However, following the increase of K2 activity, the following sound was caught on the camera audio and enhanced. Is this the female?
Oh, it's getting stronger. Go on.
Did you hear that? Is this the female?
Oh, it's getting stronger. Go on.
Is this the female?
Oh, it's getting stronger. Go on.
Had we just received our first warning of what was about to come? And was this the same spirit that had been frightening Dale during his shifts alone here?
Outside it is absolutely boiling, it's melting. I think it's 30, 31 degrees out there at the moment. And this basement is very cool. It's very nice. So on that side it's a bit of a plus because I'm not sweating down here. Nothing's given me cause to sweat so far. So oh, there's one down here. Thank you. Are you coming in or going out? Can you do that again for me, please? That was really good. Hopefully you know it doesn't hurt you. Jeez, God, that made me jump then. Mercury. Okay. Mercury. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for that. Come and step down here if you can. What was that? Just heard. Sounded like the deep moan from over there. And that's still going. Thank you. Are you going to come down here and talk to me? There's another one of those devices just over here. If you come into this room, are you going to come and say hello to me? Come and set this other one off? Or are you stood in this corner?
Paul was now experiencing activity, and whoever the spirit was appears to be strong enough to affect the REM pods. But who was it, and what more could they achieve, as our night here continues?
Ghost Dimension.
Tonight we are investigating one of Blackpool's most iconic buildings, the Empire Bingo Hall. But will it be a full house of ghosts as our investigation continues?
Can you come forward?
You know what looked like then? Looked like somebody walked across.
It looked like somebody walked across.
Yeah, you know, the bottom there, it looked like somebody walked across. Babe.
Whoa, okay. That's just gone right to red, just as you said that. And as you'll notice, all of these devices are switched off on this table.
Yeah.
Everything's gone. The power up here is off.
Oh, it's getting stronger.
And that's going mad.
That's what we want. If you can touch this meter, take it to red, oh, it'll make our day.
Take it all the way to red if you can. Show us that you're a strong spirit. If that's the lady that's passed up here and people talk about, take it all the way to red.
We're definitely in contact with the spirit then, aren't we?
We are.
Definitely.
Walk away from it. If you can, walk away. What's up?
Somebody's walking. When you were... Do you hear it?
I did. And then tap down there. You point that way. Now point this way. Right, let's see if anybody's there.
Light up, make a big long noise. Can you do that? I thought a few minutes ago. Jeez! Shine a light! What the hell was that? What the hell was that? That came from that corridor where... Oh, that was a bug. There's my torch. That came from that corridor. It's a light bulb. I'm just looking to see if that's fallen out of anything. I can't see any socket. Let's have a look.
It was clear that Paul was not alone in the basement, and seeing no logical reason for the smashing of the light bulb, could Paul's presence perhaps have agitated whatever spirit was with him?
I thought a few minutes ago. Jeez! Shine a light! Jeez! Jeez!
Whatever the spirit was, it made it clear that Paul knew it was there, and, with such power, would the spirit show itself in full-bodied form?
There's nothing where that's just come from. That looks to be the nearest light bulb socket, light socket.
That's up there.
That is up there.
That is up there. Let's go and check it.
It like a funny smell.
That's what I've been smelling for ages. Like
Blood.
burning as well. Pipe tobacco. Is anybody up there? So,
Look at the K2. Should we take the K2 away and see what happens?
I'm just taking it to the equipment to see if anything... Where is it coming from? Look. Whoa, that just moved again. Literally, that just moved again. I probably did, yeah, I probably caught that on camera, but that, I'm sure it moved. It's like somebody's over there. Pushing it.
Do you hear a growl? Did you hear the growl?
Yeah. Listen. Bex.
I can't see it.
It's footsteps. Down the bottom.
Should go down.
Let's go down the bottom.
K2.
Oh, jeepers. Jeepers, that has just said run. I've asked if it was responsible. I don't know if you can see that. There you go, run. It just said run. Why do I need to run? What are you going to do next? What are you going to do that I need to run away from? I'm not here to harm you, and I don't expect you to cause me any harm either. Did you throw that? Is it a warning? Say something to me, please. That sounded like a warning to me. I think anybody would consider that to be a warning after what had just happened. Do something else. If you want me out of here, either tell me to leave, get out, make another noise, make the equipment go off. I need another sign. I need you to do something else so that I know that it's you that's doing this and it's not a coincidence. Give me another sign.
No way. No way.
What?
I've just heard somebody behind me saying, not there.
Really?
Not there.
Where then? Where?
Right there, behind me.
Behind you. Where do you want us to go? If they're saying not there.
Did you see my hair move?
I don't know.
Just felt a draft.
There's no drafts in here.
I just felt a draft going across my hair.
Maybe that was a spirit running past you.
Not there. Should we go down there?
Yeah.
Smell the man's aftershave.
Could be my cologne.
No, don't think so.
Very sweaty today with this heat.
Somebody's up there.
Where? Where? I can't see.
Up
Point the camera.
at the
You've got the
top.
camera. Point the camera. Let's go.
Somebody was up there. I've just seen a head. Over there. Anybody there?
Let's pretend to play bingo.
Okay. We're going to have a nice game of bingo. Eyes down.
Okay. 1 and 7. 17. On its own, number 4. On its own, number 8. On its own, number 12. House.
Or should we say
Line.
ghosts?
Ghosts.
Oh, feels like someone's behind me. Oh, I've just got that feeling somebody was pressing up behind me. I can't see anybody. Oh, that didn't feel too good. There wasn't a lot of room to stand behind me. But it felt like somebody just pressed up against me. And again. Oh, crap. body up behind me. I'm going to move again. Oh, and again. Oh, God, I've got a shiver down my spine.
A lot of these people here,
Yeah.
are very particular over the seats in here.
Oh,
so
right.
they're very superstitious.
Yeah.
So we could be sat in somebody's seat that, is not happy about it.
Somebody could have passed.
And this is why. This is what it could be. It could be people that are here that. I saw a flashing light up there.
I heard something.
We must have got some on the camera then. It was over there on the camera, right? And something right there on your camera
Yeah.
flashed.
That's where I heard it. Hello? Tell us your name.
You've got a lock off on there as well.
Tell us how you passed.
Did you play bingo?
Did you hear it?
What did you hear then?
A woman's voice. I don't know what it was saying.
Are you the lady everybody spoke about that's passed here?
It's like crying.
Yeah. Soft. I don't know if we'll get that.
I don't think we will.
I had witnessed a white flashing light in the top balcony, yet it was not caught on a lock-off camera. However, we were able to capture the sound of what we believed at the time was a lady crying. But, on reviewing the edit, it sounds like the word go. Are you the lady everybody spoke about that's passed here? Who was asking us to leave? Was it a bingo player who had passed and wanted us to move away from their favourite seat? Or could it be connected to the activity Paul was experiencing in the cellar below, telling him to run?
Ghost Dimension.
Our investigation continues at the Empire Bingo Hall, and it would appear that none of us are alone, and that something is attempting to make contact. But what more will we encounter as we continue our investigation throughout the entire building? There's definitely activity down there.
Yeah, let's
So
go
let's
over.
go down, I think.
Come on. Is anybody following us? Anybody that's able to communicate with us? Communicate with us now. Let us know you're here.
Yeah, we're friendly. My name's Bex.
And I'm Sean. I just thought I heard like a voice or something or a name being called. And you know, I'm laughing. It's just something that's making me laugh. You know, when you just, I feel like laughing. I think it's because this place had laughter in
It
it.
had laughter, didn't it? It was
Yeah.
a cabaret act. That would have been a lot of laughter. Cinema. You come on dates and stuff, families and stuff. I think it's seen a lot of.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That was over there. That was like another shh.
That was why
Yeah.
is it so many shh? Because of the cinema.
Cinema.
Maybe that was the.
Maybe that's what we're uncovering here.
The cinema days.
It is. I think the cinema days is the
Cinema days.
thing that must have been the most right and the most
Right, an activity.
oldest.
Yeah.
For
Oh my god, that was a scream.
I was
That
up
was
there.
it. Oh.
Go, 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 go. That was definitely up here, you know. Yeah. Come up. Wow. We're at the very top. And this is where we just heard that scream. Again.
It was a woman's scream, wasn't it? Maybe that's where she was sobbing. This is where she died.
This is where she died.
She fell off the balcony.
Before it was a bingo place.
Yeah.
Maybe she's from. We're killing me, I'm dying here because we literally ran so fast to get up here. Because the scream came here. She was from the cinema days.
She was?
Yeah.
That's obviously not how she wanted to pass. And I think she was quite young.
Yeah.
What's behind you?
It was over there, wasn't it?
Yeah. What's that?
Where?
What's that? That's a Christmas tree. Looked like a big dress, didn't it?
God, I did, didn't it? Yeah, it looked like a figure. Okay.
Should call out.
Yeah, let's just ask you. Tell us your name if you're here. We're here to speak to you, communicate with you, and we're not here to be negative. Tell us who you are. What is your name?
Another cellar with a doorway that must belong to a hobbit. That's a very, very small doorway. So around there, if I can see it, there it is. Oh, I've got the ovilus down here again as well. So I've just been told a few moments ago this is actually another area where people don't like coming because somebody's actually physically been pushed in the back, which is a bit sorry, just thought I saw movement down there. Just thought I saw a shadow. And there's a noise. Oh, what was that? I don't know if the mic's picking it up on the camera, but I just heard what sounded like a little girl.
Do you know you've passed?
Oh God, the camera just... lighting changed on the camera for no reason.
Did it?
Yeah, went up and down. 1 minute the lighting was up, next minute it was down.
Something's definitely toying with us, isn't it, today?
I think so. I think it's affecting the equipment, but we definitely heard that scream and it came all the way from up
Yeah.
there. No, what was it?
Down there. On this lower level, this bit.
You're pointing that
down,
way?
yeah.
Go, let's go.
That was being pushed then. Did you get pushed? Is that why I felt like I was being pushed then? I can still hear screaming. At the same time that Sean and I hear a scream, Paul heard what sounded like a little girl.
Just heard what sounded like a little girl.
Also, the feeling of being pushed has been reported, and I felt this feeling as I walked down the stairs. Felt like I was being pushed then? Whoever this spirit or spirits are, it's clear we are not welcome.
There's a couple of little toys on the floor. They have blue lights and metal sticks coming out of them. If you can run up and touch one of those, run between them and touch one after the other, they'll make a noise and light up. I'm just going to let me know that you're here. But it's a great game to play. If you can run to each one and touch those metal rods quick as you can. Can you do that? Oh my God, did you hear that? Holy crap. Okay, there is no way that the mic hasn't picked that up. There was a growl, and then really, really heavy footsteps, and there is nobody. There should be nobody on this side of the building with me. Sean and Bex are off on the opposite side of the building. staff members are out of the building.
Somebody's here.
Somebody is coming.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Like somebody's walking.
Yeah.
That's weird. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the activity tonight.
Really, K2? It's all mad. Look. Again. Somebody was here, Bex. Somebody was here.
Somebody's here.
Somebody's just come and triggering this off again. Thank you. We do not know your name, but thank you so much.
We appreciate everything you've given us today.
That's some crazy stuff. Yeah, I heard that.
How's the K2?
It's just one bar. It's weird. It shouldn't be just alarming like that. It shouldn't just be going off.
So I've heard a giggle, I've heard knocking. I don't know whether something was thrown or I kicked it, I don't know. I know I kicked it the second time. I've heard a growl, and now I've heard really, really heavy footsteps.
Going.
Yeah.
Even in the air.
Yeah. That's where she died.
Over the balcony.
Over this balcony. It's sad,
Such a
isn't
sad
it?
story.
Isn't it?
Gone.
Is it gone?
Back.
Wow.
Weird.
Ghost dimension.
The activity we encountered was not for the faint-hearted, and this will be a day out at the seaside that we'll never forget. Ghost Dimension will return to Blackpool to delve even deeper into its historic hauntings. But for now, it's eyes down for a full house of ghosts.